Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm at Tujereng. Coming from the Sanyang end. That is the Sanyang end over there, and that is the Tanje end over there. So that's the Tanje to the Sanyang area. I'm just one junction after the Social Security estate at Tujereng. So I just wanted to check on an area. I think there is a property that I need to see. Yeah, see the developments in this particular area, not exactly inside of the estate, but just after the estate from the Tanje end. So the mangoes here are almost there. I think I is in Combo East or in the Combo West, I don't know. So I'm just here to see the developments here and the type of houses that are built around this area. So I'm gonna end up at the estate, at the Social Security estate after. That's a very nice house there. Hi. Hello, Yadi. Okay, I'll let play go. I'll let play go. Yeah. There is nothing much happening around this end. So let's walk inside and see. Cashews everywhere. There's a cashew there. So there might be new settlers here, but maybe inside, because all of these properties, all of these compounds that I'm seeing here, it's like the people have been here for a long time, you know. Maybe somebody's about to build here. So majority of the trees that you see here are all cashews, meaning these people have been here for a very long time. Okay, they are all cashews. This entire property here is all cashews, but fenced. I saw a pig inside there. So this is the junction. So just enter. I'm following our Google map though. So these cashew trees here are very big, probably 10 years or more, I don't know. But there are some very old trees on the cashew field over there. I think think that's a cemetery. That's a cemetery over there. And a lot of cashews here. You rarely see a mango here. Every tree you see here is cashew. Another one fell. There's an antenna over there. That is probably a nursery school. Yeah, that's a nursery school. A newly fenced compound. The antenna there might probably be owned by a GSM company. So there's a school there, and also the building there is a church. So I've seen a lot of pigs around that end that we just passed, meaning that a lot of Christians staying around this area. I think that's why I have a lot of cashews here. This property is like 100 meters from here up to the end there. And it's all cashews up to the where the antenna is. There's also a very big property from the end there coming to this end, and the only tree you can find here is a cashew. So I think where I'm going to is very close to that antenna there. I think there's a cashew farm, but it has been here for a long time. But this because these cashews are not young, maybe are very old trees here. So this is the exact property I think I'm here to see. I don't know which one exactly, but the antenna here is just opposite this property. It's a V shape. The antenna is where they're here. I have this property here. Is a very big one though. Somebody is fencing. The highway. Wow, there must be a misunderstanding here. Yeah, the mistake. It might be a mistake during the foundation. And this one is fencing. Somebody else has 2 strips of sand and a stone. So this property is demarcated, and I can see some blocks here. Some blocks here. So it means it has been demarcated. Jamisa or Jamira Street. What I can see is Jam City, maybe Jam City Street, I don't know. There's a street in there, Jam something, Jam City Street or Jam something Street. There's a very big fence there inside. Behind, there's nothing much happening or development. There's a cashew farm here. That's where I was just coming from. And that cashew farm over there too, that was the one you have before the antenna. I think that's a garden because there's a water tank, 2 water tanks there. So I can see some blocks here, but this place is might be sold. That's the block, and another block at that end there, maybe newly demarcated. So those are the first people who started developing here. Those 2 properties, the one with those 2 strips of sand and one with the foundation who just started block, are the only 2 people, are the first 2 people who started developing this place. Electricity is just at the corner. So meaning if you buy a property here, it's very easy because you have an electricity pole here. I think the purpose of this electricity pole here might be for the antenna or for this property here. I don't know, maybe the people who erected this antenna are the same people who brought this pole, because the pole started from that end, from the estate, from the Social Security estate, coming up to this end, purposely maybe for this. So this property started from that end there, more than 100 meters inside, and also coming to this end. And that's the only house inside the property. There's some blocks here, or maybe the same property from that end coming here. So it's maybe fully demarcated. But behind the property which is demarcated, this one, you have a very long stretch fence. Might be a garden. There's also those 2 tanks there, those blue tanks there. So moving to this area at this time is, I think it's a good idea, because if you have electricity just at your doorstep and you're just some few minutes away from the highway, and you have the Social Security estate just 50 meters away from your property, I think that's where the estate ends. That bulb there is in the estate. So from here, from this junction gets to the highway over there. Maybe we have less than a 5-minute walk from the highway, coming up to this end, towards inside the estate to the end there. So from the main junction there, you have the properties here. So if you buy a property here, it's easy because you are very close to the estate. There's a highway between you here and the estate, and electricity is accessible, because if you have to buy, it's just going to be a 1 pole, or if you are very close to the pole you might not even buy. So it's a very easy one. So that's where the estate ends here. So they bought like that pole there is in the estate. So I bought like 1, 2, 3 pole probably for that antenna. Then you have the properties, those compounds at the end there. That is it. It's a very good location. So this highway, we probably get to the highway, to the main road, and have this road in the estate. Very good one. So I just entered the estate here, where you have some very nice houses like this one. Also there is a nursery school. I have a very good road in the estate, so you can just easily drop on the highway just opposite the estate, get into the estate, come to this junction here and get to your property very easily. Maybe during the rainy season, if that road I just came through has some issues because of the rain, the best way for you is to get into the estate and get to your property here. It is just 2 minutes walk from the estate. Estate ends here, and you walk for like 1 to 2 poles. That's like 20, 40, around 50 meters from the estate. It's not that very long, and you have some very big houses inside the estate, and a very nice house there. So I'll just fly my drone, stand inside of that property that's been demarcated, and fly the drone and see the environment. Coming from the estate now, straight to the properties here. It's probably going to be a 2 minutes or a minute's walk. This is a 2-minute walk, not very far. So it's not a bad idea to buy a property here. I don't know how much it will cost, but it's very good. Especially when these 2 people start developing. The one with the fence, the one who just started the fence, the one who put those 2 strips of sand there, started developing, and they also develop your place here. Very easy accessible, no issue with the from the highway. You can easily direct someone from the highway to get to this place. If you have a car or without no car, to get here is just 3 minutes walk, so from the highway, or 5 minutes, so it's not that difficult. So I'll use my drone from here and show you the environment. So I fly the drone right now. The fence that you see behind there is the fence of global energy. Yeah, global energy. So you fly the drone up. This is exactly where the property is. As you can see me standing there, the red shirt, flying the drone up. Okay, those there what you see down there is the block wall, and beside that you see the foundation, floor, and the drawn up a small house. That's where the antenna is, and that's the fence that been started. The proper component has been started fence. Yeah. Okay. What you see below right now is where the antenna is. A property with like the V shape. It's the one that started the fence. Yeah, that's the one started. I think somebody started fencing there. Some block work on the left on the fence, and also 2 strips of sand and 1 stone. The fence appearing on the left, it's the global energy. So what you're seeing is what is exactly behind the property. Inside there's not much happening behind the property there. Yeah. There's not much development happening behind. Most of the development is at the left hand side. That's where I just panned right now. So where the 2 tanks are right now, that's the fence behind you. That's, I think that's global energy, and that small house also the same global energy. The fence is a garden, I think, and you have global energy. That's where the house is there. So that line there separates the 2. Yeah. So that small house on your left there, where I'm just panning on right now, that's where you have the antenna of that GSM company. So that road separate the 2, separate where the property is. After that line there, you have the estate. That's where the estate starts. What I'm showing you right now is the estate. So where you see right now, that's where the estate is. That's electricity at the estate. Coming down, that road separates the 2. You have the tank behind you. That's the estate. Going towards the highway, the main highway, the Gunjur, yeah, the Sanyang highway. See the Sanyang highway over there. So there is no development because that's a cashew farm down there. From there you have another farm. From there you have the highway there, where the cars pass from Tangier to Sanyang end. So on the left you have on the right hand side you have the estate. Yeah, so there's a cashew farm between you and the highway, and you have this other green. I think there's another cashew farm there. From there you have the highway. Yeah, so that's small antenna. That's where the antenna is. That's a GSM company antenna there. You have a cashew farm, another farm, then you have the highway. So the antenna is just close to the property that has been demarcated. The one you allocated. Show me on the map. So that green thing is the cashew farm I passed. Yeah. So the shape here is the small fence there. Turning right towards the estate. Now what you are seeing is the estate. All those houses are in the estate. Going to the back of that property, still the estate. Let's blend the house that you are seeing behind there. I think it's a estate of its own. I don't know actually, but those houses are already built. Yeah. Going towards the village I just entered before arriving at the property. Those old settlements, you have those cashews there. Yeah. I have all those cashews, and yeah, that's where I had those cashews that I passed, and the main cashew farm that I passed, and the antenna, and the main road there. I've never been there, but they are very far. And this is the property where the drone is right now. And you have those properties at the back. Those houses at the back there. Yeah. You have those small 2 tanks behind you. Then you have Global Energy House there. Go back. And you have those houses at the back there. They're inside. They're very far from the main highway. You're more closer to this property is more close to the highway than those houses there. That's inside the estate. Yeah, but those houses are inside the estate. I'm flying the drone down now. And there's the fence behind where those small 2 tanks are. So the house after that tank, blue tank, after that fence behind that blue tank, that's Global Energy. I think they're in the same area. Drone is facing Global Energy behind there. Now panning towards the antenna on the right. Yeah. Okay, so the property is under that antenna there. At the second pole, at the fourth here from the estate. Second, third, you get to the property. So the easiest way to get out of this place on a better route, I think that's the best route, is to walk inside of the estate. Pass through the roads, good roads. So even this compound here, from the antenna, took electricity from the estate straight to the house. So the house, the antenna is there under there where the compound is. Just walk through the estate here. So this is the best way to get to the place and finish building. That's a very good house there. Also a nursery school. So all of the roads inside of the estate are all good. I think they took the opportunity to make the roads better inside of the estate, and also to have electricity, even though most of the people here don't develop their properties like this ones. This one is where they live in the compound, and also that one is also living inside of the compound. And That's a story building, not completed, but it's a good one. All in the estate. So most of these properties in the estate are not developed. So, but the few that are developed are all occupied by their owners. I think that's a mini market or a butcher's. Yeah, that is Majilak butchers. They sell meat, fish, chicken and other stuff in this building. That's a pharmacy. This one. This one as well. I've been tiled the walls outside, put some nice flowers and a solar panel like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 panels of solars. This panels, solars are at 24. So you actually don't need electricity when you have that much solar. So if the estate has some nice houses and also a good road, electricity, so I think the only reason what's stopping people from developing their properties is lack of capital. Yeah, so that is it, because that's all you need at the place. When you have electricity, you have water, you have good roads, you have access to your land, access to your house. So I think that's all you need. So that's the antenna inside of the estate. There's a house there. Nice one. There's another story building. The residents are all indoors. Walking for like 5 minutes. That's a nice house there too. That one. So where the car is over there, that's where the main highway is. That one is very, very close to the so this house is also not completed, but there are people living there. This is the fifth property from the main highway. Nice house there. This one is also almost there. This one is a big one. There are people living inside. So these are stores selling cements and some corner shops. Selling bread. And there's another one, that's a bakery here. At the bakery. We have this empty property opposite inside the state. And that's the Tanje highway. That's the Tanje end. That is the Sanyang end. So the property is like took like 8 minutes, 8 to 9 minutes walk. 8 to 9 minutes walk from the main highway here to inside the property. So that would take a car like 2 or 3 minutes drive. Maybe 3 minutes drive to get to the house. You have one of the shops here. That is 3 minutes or 4 minutes drive. I have a Western Union shop that sells cement, a beauty salon. You can easily get to Tanje or Sanyang and a welding workshop. So it's actually a very good location. Yeah. So I'd like to end this video here. Thank you very much.